What's going on, you guys? This is Matt Gonzalez with M2 Elite Tactical. This video is actually sponsored by Optics Force. What they did was they were kind enough to send me out a Vortex HUI. What we're going to do is we're going to get it sighted in, and then we're going to take an up-close look at it on the bench and go over all the specs and features. All right, you guys, here it is, all up close and personal. This is the Vortex AMG UH-1, aka the HUI. This is the Gen 2 model. Like I said, this was sent out to me by Optics Force, and we will have a promo code. We'll flash it right here on the very bottom. It's M2ET. That'll get you 12% off of the website there for them. Here's your optic. So as you can see here, I do have it on a Unity riser, but that gives me the ability to show you the quick detach on it. So if it is mounted to pick, what you'll do is you'll hit this little button, so flip up here, and there it goes. Then you just close it up and you're back to lower 1/3 co-witness. All right, so we're gonna go over some specs, features of the device, or the optic. First thing we'll start off with is the battery tray. So this is really cool. This has a little tab here that you'll be able to twist off. And it even tells you what kind of battery it takes right here. So it's a CR123A. Close that up. Now with this being a holographic sight, you're going to have a battery life of about 1,500 hours, I think is the quoted battery time. So it does have an auto on and off feature. So if you leave it still without pressing any buttons on it, it will turn off after 14 hours. So if you need to, you can turn it on at night so that you have something to, use at night. These are going to be your up and down brightness buttons, and it does have a night vision capability. I do not have nods, so I was not able to test that. So with that being said, we do have your up, down, left, and right. These one click is going to be a half MOA, as you see here. And the cool part about this optic is it doesn't move the reticle. It actually moves the housing internally up and down, so it actually hold better zero, so you don't have to worry about thermal drift or anything like that with some of the other available options as far as those type of reticles. Compared to the last generation, they did some weight saving, shaving, and scalping some of these areas out here and here. And again, you do have a 30mm viewing window. So when you compare that to something like a red dot, normally what I would shoot here, you can see that the viewing window is actually a lot bigger. I do love my Unity risers, so those are good to go. The reticle that you'll see in there, you're not going to get the best view of it right now, is going to be a 65 MOA segmented circle with a 1 MOA dot in the middle. When I say segmented, it does have a little chevron on the very bottom of the circle. That is for your close quarter combat distances. So that bottom chevron and within 10 yards is going to be your point of aim, point of impact. And I'll put a little diagram of what that looks like right here. That is the Vortex HUI. Like I said, it does have some pros and cons. I wish that it did have the ability to shift to just the 1 MOA dot instead of the 65 and then the 1, like some other optics that are out there. Because sometimes I do like to shift to a 1 MOA dot or a 2 MOA dot when I'm dialing in or sighting in stuff. The other thing, of course, is going to be battery life. 1,500 hours is going to be a long available option for this type of optic and the type of technology that it uses inside, but you're not going to be in the 20 or 50,000 hour battery lifetime, something where you can turn on and forget it, right? So with that being said, I did have it out there. I was dumping it in the mud, in the rain. Cleveland weather right now is not the best. So after dialing it in and being out there on the range for a little while, I was pretty cold and soaked. So I don't have a lot of B-roll footage. There are going to be some other options that we are going to be showing for Optics Force. The next one is actually going to be the HoloSun 512. C. We're going to do a review on that and all the options that that one has. If you're wanting to get into something like the 515, they do sell that on there. They also do all the other hollow sun optics, 509, 508, 507, 507K. So definitely check them out for that. So this is just the initial review. We will be going a little bit further on in the review process after we shoot this a little more. I've only had it for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So we're definitely going to go over the durability of this device. But like I said, use the code M2 Elite Tactical or M2ET for a 12% discount on Optics Force webpage. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great day.